Crystal Neath, your intuitive tarot reader, and I'm here with your January 3rd, 2020 daily tarot reading. As always, let's look into the energy and see what we will all be dealing with January 3rd. What is the overall energy of January 3rd? Overall energy of January 3rd. I'm being asked to be pulled from the bottom, so I'm going to do such. All right. So we have the Knight of Cups in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the Knight of Swords in reverse. So this lets us know that we can go from two different extremes. We can go, because let's start with the Knight of Cups in reverse. The Knight of Cups gives us an over exaggerated reaction with how we emotionally express ourselves and or something that we're going through. Now, the Knight of Cups can be very loving, very caring, very much of a support system to you. But the thing is, he hasn't quite learned everything when it comes to being that supporter. So he's kind of in and out. His support is there and it's gone as quickly as it came. And that can be annoying when you're trying to build a relationship or when you're trying to love a person correctly. And or it can be you having an emotional outburst to everything going on around you. So you have to watch it on this day because your temperament, emotionally speaking, can really get the best of you if you're not careful. Now, how can you make this into a positive? Well, the Knight of Cups says do something nice for someone. Make a very extreme loving gesture to someone who you know would appreciate. Not today, someone brand new who you don't know. You admire them, but you don't know how they feel about you. Well, this would be having that reserve and just doing something nice for a stranger and or being a ear to someone today. Sometimes that emotional support can mean more than $1 million. You know, some people just need that so bad, more than we realize. So let's turn this card up the other way around. Now, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, this is saying things are fated. What is meant to be will be. And some things we can, like I always say, we are co-creators within our reality. But some things are just meant to be and some things just happen that you really don't have any control over. And when the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse, this is not a great launch day for a business. This is not a good time to start something new when it comes to something you've dreamed about. It just won't give you as big as a return as you would like. But if you can look at the energy and realize that even in my lessons I find blessings, then you'll be able to turn this card around also, with the Wheel of Fortune being upright. And by giving that caring, loving, nurturing, selfless energy out, you're blessed on an extreme way, like in an extreme way, and it's done in an extreme way. Like, it can be a big gift that's given to you. You might do something small by just buying someone's coffee, and then all of a sudden someone pays your rent. And you're like, oh my God. You might be like, oh my God, like this is good. This is real good. You know, the Wheel of Fortune upright is like ding, ding, ding. Okay. It's everything fated that we ever wanted. It's meeting our soulmate. It's finding the dream job. So by giving those extreme gestures of love to the people who have shown love to you and or a stranger, but I meant that in a way of you don't want to express to a new suitor how much you care. No, I wouldn't do that unless the relationship is already solid. Okay. And even still, people can, sometimes you can mean well, even in a solidified relationship, but they take it as, oh, that was kind of a turn off. You know, that was a little desperate. So just kind of watch it. Okay. Today. But the Wheel of Fortune upright, that is what you can do to move this energy around. Now, the King of Swords, you should know by now, is my least favorite king in reverse. Because I don't like it when people play on your intelligence, or I don't like it when people assume things about you, or I don't like it when someone constantly plays on your words and plays mind games and is a manipulator and a narcissistic person. And the King of Swords in reverse is a know it all. He's just an a-hole who knows everything and can tell you exactly how to do it but has never done it. The King of Swords in reverse just knows everything but not enough of what he needs to know. Okay? And that can be annoying. So with the King of Swords in reverse, in order to turn this card right side up, let him think he knows everything, okay? And you don't have to have an emotional response if somebody says something that hurts your feelings, or if somebody says something just out of being an a-hole today. Just understand it's the energy. So don't take it to heart. King of Swords, when you turn it up right, gives you the response and the smarts to know what to say next. Oh, well, since you know how to do it, you can go ahead and do it, because I always do it wrong. It's kind of like playing on your ass now. Oh, you know how to do it so well. Why don't you do it yourself? Because I always say, and it's not, and you don't even have to be sarcastic. You just say it in a way to where, oh, you thought you were playing on me, but I actually played on you. And y'all, I don't like mind games. I don't suggest that you play tit for tat with people. But the King of Swords can just be he just really irritates me in reverse. So find a way to not let this person irritate you. And maybe it is fine, like they say, it's the answer is love, right? So maybe it is hearing him out. Oh, well, that is a good way of doing it. I normally always do it like that, but I was thinking about and starting up a conversation with this person. And you'd be surprised. Sometimes when we talk a little further with people who are know-it-alls, or people who are a little rude with how they speak, you'll find that they're actually really nice people. They're just hurt a lot of the times. And or maybe they were made fun of for things in their life that they never healed from. So like they say, hurt people hurt people. So you have to be careful with what you say today, everyone. Use this day to say nice things to yourself. Write, journal. Not the day to express why your relationship should have worked 3 years ago and it didn't. Not the day to file for the LLC or the business. Not the day to do things like that, because you'll see that it's just better energy and better days for things like that. So be nice to yourself today. Know that everything that is happening is meant to be. And I'm sending love and light to each and every one of you. And I will see you tomorrow.